Welcome to today's current affairs of UPSC 26 March 2021. So let's move to the first topic. First topic is Sundarbans. Sundarbans is actually located, which is very closely to Bay of Bengal, and also it is very closely to a foreign neighborhood country of India named Bangladesh, and also Sundarbans also located in West Bengal. So why was in this news? Sundarban was badly damaged by a cyclone Amphan in the year 2020. Okay, so that is the main reason why the Sundarban is in news. So what is Sundarban? So it is a vast, contiguous. It's a mangrove forest. So it is a world's largest mangrove forest ecosystem, and also it is in the region of Bay of Bengal, and it is obviously spread over the West Bengal and Bangladesh region. Okay, so and also the main the rivers such as Ganga, Brahmaputra, Meghna rivers drain in this region. Okay, so this is a place where Ganga, Brahmaputra, and Meghna river drain. So also it is having a world's largest mangrove forest. So Sundarbans is also designated as UNESCO World Heritage Site. So it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and also it is also a biosphere reserve which has been considered by UNESCO. So it is also under a part of Ramsar Convention. It is a wetland importance, international importance on wetland conservation. Okay, and next, Sundarbans is a place where we will be knowing very wide variety of flora and fauna, which also include AV fauna. So which also include AV fauna. So generally it is called as birds. So AV fauna means birds. So Sundarbans is having 260 bird species and is also home for many rare and critically endangered species, also the threatened species such as estuarine crocodile, Royal Bengal tiger, lizard, gansring dolphin, olive ridley turtle, and other type of flora and fauna. Okay, so next we're going to look on the next topic called Shigmotsav festival which is being celebrated in Goa. So what is Shigmotsav festival? So the Goa government has limited the Shigmotsav festival, and also it is called as Shigmo festival. It is also called as Shigmo festival, which will be located and it will be celebrated by the tribes of that particular region, of the community of the particular region. So why is this being celebrated? So it is being celebrated due to the of the harvest time. So it is a rich golden harvest of paddy by a tribal community of Goa, and also the communities include Kunbus, Gadwas, and Velpis. So Kunbus, Gadwas, and Velips. Okay, so these three community celebrate the festival on the offset of spring season. Okay, so on the offset of spring. What are the two variant of the festival? The first one is Dakto Shigmo, which is celebrated by rural population, farmers, and the labor class. Vadalo Shigmo. So what is Vadalo Shigmo? It is a greater importance, celebrated by everyone. So it has been celebrated by everyone. So Dakto Shigmo is being specific community or specific people follows this traditional on the variant. So which time they celebrate? So they celebrate over a fortnight in the month of Falgun. So in the month of Falgun, they used to celebrate Falgun Chaitraman. They used to celebrate the festival of the Hindu calendar, so which is correspondent of the March month. So Falgun and Chaitra. So which generally refers March, April month. Okay. So what are the other harvest festival in this period? So one is North India. We call it as Holi. Okay, we called it as Holi. So in Assam and Bengal, Doli Yatra, South India, Kamadan, and Maharashtra, Shigma. So these are the four other Shigmo festival which has been celebrated under different names. Next topic is Suez Canal. So where is Suez Canal located? We can see that Suez Canal connects. Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea. We know that Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea is connected by Suez Canal, and also it separates Egypt. It separates Egypt and Asia. So this is Asian countries and this is Egyptian. So this is African. Sorry, we can call this African and Asian country. This Suez Canal connects, or Suez Canal is between, separated by Asian and African countries. Okay. So next, why wasn't in news? A large ship named Ever Given was stuck near the southern or end of the Suez Canal due to a mishap caused by bad weather. So when actually Suez Canal is a very narrow, it's a thin strip, narrow body where the major 12% of the world trade is being gone through this way, and also this canal is separated, or it separates African continent from Asia. Suez Canal is an artificial sea level waterway running north to south across the Isthmus of Suez in Egypt to connect Mediterranean Sea and Red Sea. Okay. So next, it provides short-time maritime route between European and land. So if we go through the Red Sea, we will be going through the Suez Canal, and also we will be getting to touch with Mediterranean Sea. So from this we can travel to the European country, okay, and other parts of the world. Okay. So next, it is one of the most heaviest and it is one of the most busiest trading shipping line of the world, and also the major source of income is being from the Suez Canal goes to Egypt economy, so which it will be going to the Egypt country. So what is the history of Suez Canal? So Suez Canal is actually the first canal that directly linked Mediterranean to. It was opened for navigation. So it was opened for navigation purpose in 1869. Okay, so the 150-year-old canal was controlled by erstwhile British and French people. So then it was given autonomy and also become nationalized by the Egyptian government in 1956. Okay, so this is some small news regarding Suez Canal. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. Okay, so what is the next topic? Is commitment to reduce inequality index, which is released by Oxford. So it has been released by Oxford. Okay, so recently Labour and Employment Ministers informed the Lok Sabha that Oxford commitment to reduce inequality CRI index 2020 lacked no clarity and did not take into account of provision of 4 few labor codes. Okay, so why this is the news behind these current affairs. So what is it about? The index rank country measuring their policies and action in 3 areas. Okay, so in 3 areas this will be 3 parameters. So the first one is being public service, second is taxation, and third is workers. So actually we know that India's second wave of COVID has been particularly raising at this point of time. And also parallelly Nigeria and Bahrain are also coming up with the increasing number of cases in the coronavirus. So it might be the world's fastest growing outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, and also these 3 countries were among the poor performing, tackling inequality going because of the pandemic. So in India was ranked 125 in the CRI index out of 158 countries. So what was the major reason for the poor performance of the country? So the first reason was informal jobs, then low budget health, exploiting laborers in the COVID. Okay, so these are the 3 major reasons why our CRI index has decreased. So CRI index has decreased. Okay. So what is Oxfam International? So Oxfam International is an international group. It's an NGO which was formed in 1995. It aimed to maximize efficiency and achieve global poverty, to reduce the global poverty and injustice. The Oxfam International Secretary is located in Nairobi, Kenya. So these 2 reports are released by Oxfam International, which is an NGO. Okay, so these are the today's current affairs regarding the 26th March 2021. So let's move on to the next question and session of this current affairs session. So first one, Suez Canal separate which of the following continents? So obviously we can directly answer this question. So it's obviously the answer is A. So it separate Africa and Asia. So answer goes for A. Okay. Next question. Consider the following statement regarding Sundarban. It contains the world's largest mangrove forest. Obviously, it's the right answer. It contains the right answer. Sundarban wetland, India was recognized as a wetland conservation of international import under the Ramsar Convention. So it is also a part of Ramsar Convention. It is also right answer. Sundarban was designated as biosphere reserve by the world's by UNESCO. Yes, it's a correct answer. So Sundarban is being recognized by the biosphere reserve by UNESCO. So the answer goes for D. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So that's all for today's current affairs. Bye. Thank you.